Picture this. You're in bed at night and you can't sleep. You put away your phone for the night and are just laying there. Your mind is both clear and filled with thoughts at the same time. No matter how long you lay there with your eyes closed, it feels like it's taking too long to fall asleep. Or you end up being awake the whole night and you greet the day being irritable and tired. Or maybe you do manage to get some sleep, but you wake up seemingly too soon for the amount of sleep you've got. And you're up early while everyone else in the house is still asleep, and for some reason you can't go back to sleep. It's an endless cycle. Hello there, Loud here. And what you just heard me describe has been my sleeping situation for most of my life. That's because I have insomnia. For those who don't know, insomnia is a disorder that makes it hard to go to sleep at night or stay awake throughout the day, even both. There's several types of insomnia that have a variety of causes. I have hereditary chronic insomnia that's been around since I was 5 and progressively got worse over the years. There's also a chance it's a symptom of being neurodivergent. The way it manifested in me is I'd take hours to fall asleep after going to bed, and I'd get up super early. At first, I thought this was just me waking up early for a productive day. It was the nights that tripped me up. I just didn't feel tired, and even when I did, I couldn't sleep. I started doing role play in bed to exhaust my brain and get me to sleep. I still kind of do it to this day, but it's less often. Insomnia can manifest in other ways, such as anxious thoughts when you try to sleep, tossing and turning, looking at your phone, waking up in the middle of the night, etc., etc. This is all my personal experience and various medical sites like Mayo Clinic. You could have insomnia for just a day, or like me, just about every night. While insomnia is self-diagnosable, if it's a chronic problem, then seeing a doctor or a psychiatrist is highly recommended to get to the underlying cause and finding methods to combat it. The first and most obvious method is medication. Pills that help you sleep more easily and make sure you get enough of it. I was on medication for a while when after it became so much of an issue that it was interfering with my studies and work and overall just ruined my mood. Before I started medication, I'd get up at the crack of dawn regardless of how late I went to bed, and I'd take long and frequent naps. I'd even fall asleep in class because I was exhausted. I nearly conked out at work because of how much it was affecting me. But for reasons I can't get into for privacy, I had to get off my medication, but it was a really big help. Of course, if you're a minor or anything like that and you're on medication, make sure you're supervised. I don't know the addictive properties of things like sleeping medication or melatonin, but it's better to be safe than sorry. If for whatever reason you can't access or afford medication, there are some other ways to handle insomnia. First and foremost, make sure your sleeping area is comfortable. Good temperature, great blankets, some comforting items like plushies, things like that. Of course, factors can change, like if your room is too hot and you kick off your blankets because it feels like you're in an oven, but now you feel less secure, so you're tossing and turning more, and the heat is making you fall in and out of sleep. I'm not speaking from personal experience. I don't know what you're talking about. There's also things you can do. Personally, I find burning incense, especially lavender or rain-scented incense, is very relaxing and can help with sleep. It's also less of a fire hazard than candles. As much as I like it, I don't do it much because I share a room with my younger sibling and they get headaches from incense, so I don't burn it as much as I'd like to. I find that listening to calming music or white noise can help with sleep. I have a pair of earbuds specifically for getting me to sleep. I like listening to lo-fi on Spotify. While I don't personally do this, I know drinking tea is very calming and improves sleep. The reason I don't drink tea is because I find it very bitter. And yes, I've tried it with things like honey. It didn't help. Just a classic glass of milk or water. Also, this is going to sound very redundant, but get off your phone at night. Hey, you. Yeah, person watching this in the middle of the night. Go to sleep. You're not doing yourself any favors. Finish this in the morning. All jokes aside, the extra stimulation of being on your phone is not going to help your brain relax and get you to sleep. If it's anxious thoughts keeping you up, do some breathing exercise to help calm you down, or remember something good that happened in the day. Okay, so I've talked about getting to sleep. What about the other half, staying awake? Of course, there's the classic coffee, which I drink with milk and sugar. But try not to consume too much caffeine because, oh my god, caffeine crashes are rough. But if you want to avoid caffeinated drinks like that, then try getting some exercise, like going on a walk or a run. I do this whenever I feel drowsy or out of it to get my blood flowing. It always helps me get my energy back. I don't personally do this, but a cold shower will keep you alert and it gets you clean. I like hot showers, to be honest. But if those things aren't working and your body is just screaming from exhaustion, then you shouldn't force yourself to stay awake and instead get a power nap in. If you're exhausted to the point where you're irritable and stiffy and you have a job that requires you to interact with people, it's better for you and your job to call out and get some rest. Management will notice how groggy your voice is and won't ask questions. They know you don't feel well. Exhaustion feels like a sickness and it should be treated as such. Take care of yourself. There's no stories to this video, just general things about insomnia I've noticed in research when I first suspected I had insomnia and my general experience dealing with it. It's a common problem for people, and only about 10% of adults deal with it chronically, so I figured I'd share some tips even if they seem redundant. I know this isn't like my other videos. I'm still experimenting with what kind of content creator I want to be. This is in no way going to be a health channel. I am not qualified for that. I just thought about this video after getting off my medication. That's all I have to say. In the meantime, stay loud, stay proud. Also, rest well. You need it, and you deserve it.